when we sat down with him at the beginning, when I was looking at quoting up, doing the work for him, you know, because it was a startup, he didn't know how many orders he was going to have per week or per day. And obviously, you know, that's the sort of thing that's going to change over time and hopefully go upwards. He talked about some branded boxes and but we didn't really know what size box to get, how many of them, how many different size boxes, and it can get quite an expensive exercise. So what we did, off the back of the fact that we have our mailing house, we have a lot of boxes that we can repurpose. So I said to him, well, let's repurpose these boxes. And then he and his marketing team went out and did a page on his website really promoting the whole idea of reusing boxes.
So it's like sustainability.
That's right. And I think the market that he's targeting, the younger generation of tattoo artists, that's really important to them. So it was one of his most visited pages on his website. And now what he finds is when he goes and visits his customers, they actually give him the box back and he brings it back to us and we reuse it. So, you know, it's not always about having your branding on everything. You can do things differently.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good insight there, because I guess, you know, with e-commerce, like, you know, there's a lot of unboxing videos.
That's right. Yeah.
That's almost like an experience itself when you receive a product and you open that box.
Yeah.
But then there's a couple of things to that. It adds cost to the actual product itself.
That's right.
You know, you've got to actually supply those materials and put them together and deliver them to the customer. And then it's also a bit of a headache, because if you don't have those boxes available, you can't ship the goods, or, you know, there's a bit of a...
Yeah, you've got to make sure you've always got enough boxes in stock.
Yeah, so this is kind of really thinking outside the box. So I didn't mean to make that joke. That was just...
Yeah, look, and I think each and every business needs to look at that for themselves and work out what their values are and what their customers would like, and
really
then